On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me six-pack abs, a big round booty, and nice toned arms. Just kidding. My love didn't give me any of that. But we are here to do a 10-minute, 12-minute set of abs for our very first day of the Christmas challenge. So welcome to class. Come to a seated, comfortable position. We're just going to start with our hands on our knees, coming into your space, setting up for working out, tuning in to your breath. We're going to start with a couple of diaphragmatic breaths here. That is where you take your deepest breath. It's where your ribs expand to the side and they come back closer together. This is how you engage your core fully, by using your breath. So using your your thumbs and your index finger, wrapping it around the last two bottom ribs. Just take a big breath in and feel your ribs expand out to the side for another 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Bring your ribs closer together for 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So try to remember where that breath is coming from throughout your whole day, and definitely during practice, your diaphragmatic breath. Hands on your knees, just begin to circle your neck, chin to your collarbone, ear to your shoulder, chin up, chin or ear to your other shoulder, chin to your collarbone, and ear to your shoulder. Just keep rolling your neck, waking up your spine here, and reverse the direction. Inhale as your chin comes up, and exhale as your chin comes down. 2 more. Inhale, chin up, and exhale, chin to your collarbone. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Whew, nice job waking up our bodies here, coming in to our practice. And then just begin to arch your spine, pull your chest forward, boobs stick out, and round. Exhale, belly in, chin down. Inhale, chest up, moving through your upper spine. It's the hardest part of your spine to move. And inhale, chest through. Last one, round it out. Exhale completely. All right, coming to seated on your mat. Your feet will plant firmly onto the ground, grabbing onto the backs of your thighs. Try to straighten your arms by tipping your pelvis forward this way. So we're not just going back, you're gonna tip your pelvis forward so your belly button goes in, articulating through your spine all the way down. Little by little, vertebrae by vertebrae. You can scoot your feet in closer, but they are stamped to the ground and your legs are pressing towards each other. So lower, middle, and upper back lays all the way down. All right, now we're in a laid down position. Your feet are on the floor. Raising up your feet now to a tabletop position. The key here is to not let your knees come too far in. They should be right above your hips, if not just pushed out a little bit further. The other key here is to not let your spine arch, but to keep it nice and neutral. You should fit just a blueberry underneath your spine. So as you move your legs forward, you can see your back wants to arch, which doesn't engage your core at all. This all that sits in your lower back. So move your legs out just a little bit, but keep that neutral spine. So no arch in your back whatsoever. You can use your hands on your hip points to make sure that your hips aren't moving and your back is not arching. So keeping a nice neutral spine, just begin to drive the right toe down and up. Right toe again and up. It doesn't look like much, but if you're keeping your lower abs engaged, this should feel like it's turning on your lower abs immediately. So tap and lift. You tap and lift. Tap, lift, tap, and lift. Tap, lift for another 4. Tap, lift. No arch in your back. Relax your upper body. No work at all there. Just in your lower abs for another last one. Back up to tabletop, and let's move to the left side. And you tap your toe down and bring it up. Tap and lift. tap, and lift. This is just waking it up so you can kind of feel that engagement in your lower back, your lower abs, where your back is not arching at all. Just for another 5, tap and lift. You tap and lift. Tap, lift, tap, lift. Last one, tap and lift. Both legs at tabletop now. We're going to tap them both. Do not arch your back. Keep your lower body, your lower abs engaged. Tap and lift. You tap, lift, and don't bring your knees past your hip points. You want to keep them right above your hips. Tap and lift. This should turn on your hip flexors too. That's a good thing. That's strengthening your hip flexors. I know it's a little uncomfortable. Just do this for another 5, 4, up, tap, lift for another 2, tap, then lift. We tap and lift. And both legs extend above your hips. Legs right above your hips here. Kind of should feel a little on your hip flexors, but that's all right. We're just going to draw our legs down. We're just practicing not arching our back. So you don't have to go very low at all. You can stay just right here. If that's where you start arching your back, that's fine. We're just learning here how not to arch our back and just to engage our lower abs. Continue to lower and lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. I feel it in my quads. My toes are pointed. My quads are engaged. My hip flexors are kind of on fire here, but your lower abs are working and you can feel it. You can feel how engaged your lower abs are here. No shelling in your lower back, no arch. Just for another 8, another 6. Oh, lost one. There we go, another 6, another 5, another 4, another 3, another 2, and another 1. Feet down. Take a quick break on your hip flexors. Bring your knees to your chest if you need to. Amazing job. Legs right back up, extend it up, right above your hips. And now we're just gonna take our hands and try to touch our toes by curling our ribs over. So moving from your chest, you wanna curl up. Using from your chest, this is engaging your upper abs now. Those two little 2-packs you see, to make your abs have that nice little line when whatever you're wearing. Keep it up here. Just curl and reach your toes and reach, reach, and reach, reach. For another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay lifted. Grab onto your left calf and send your right leg down. Holding it here so you can feel where you're engaged. Make sure you're not arching through your back. Your shoulders are lifted off the ground. Lifting your chest towards the ceiling, and switch your legs, grabbing your right calf. And switch. And switch. And switch. 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 Moving at whatever pace feels good for you. You're really pointed through your toes. Make your legs long. Engaging through your abs. Your shoulders are lifted off the floor. Grabbing the incoming leg and pressing it closer to your chest. For another, let's go for another 12 on each side. So just keep it up here. You have another 10. You have another 9. 8, 7. Lift your shoulders up even higher. For another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep your legs up all the way up to the ground and just pulse it up. Reach for your toes for another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet on the ground. Feet on the ground, and we're going to grab onto our legs, our thighs, and just try to rock yourself up to seated. Taking a little chest, pull your chest through, just stretching out your spine. Amazing job. We're gonna move into our plank series to finish up the class. You can do this. We're going to come to plank. So start with your hands right underneath your shoulders. Your knees can be on the ground if they would like to be. If not, kick up your legs, spiral your thighs up and in towards each other, up towards the ceiling. The balls of your feet reach to the back wall. There's a lot of space in your upper back. You're not concave like this. You are strong, pushing the ground away. Just hold it here. If it gets too hard, you can always come to your knees for a break. This is still engaging your core for sure, but this is a more challenging spot, and you should be able to try to do a plank for at least a minute. This is good exercise. And just begin to rock back and forth, rolling on your toes, keeping your hips nice and low. You should be one straight line. Your hip points are squeezing towards each other. Your ribs are squeezing towards each other. Your navel's towards your spine. Rock it here for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop to your knees, child's pose. That was really good. Catch your breath here for a second and meet me in now a forearm plank to finish out our plank series. Forearm plank, your elbows are right underneath your shoulders. Hands are parallel like train tracks. Kick up. Thighs spiral up and in towards each other, heels to the back wall. Lots of space in your upper body. Hip points are squeezing together. Hold your forearm plank for another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Move your right hand towards your left elbow and open up to the left. You're in a side plank now. You're pressing your bottom leg deeply into the ground. You're using the ground for support. Your elbows right underneath your shoulder. Your hips reach even higher. Reach them higher. Lift your arm up in the air. Holding it here. And now we're going to begin to dip. So you can either be here. You can put your foot in front of your knee and dip. We're just going to do this for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to center, forearm plank. Hold it here for 10 seconds. You can do this. Hold it here for another 8, 7, 6, 5. Again, a lot of space in your upper back. You can do this for another 3, 2, and 1. Open up to the opposite side. Hips reach high. Lateral edge of your foot pushes deeply into the ground. Arm reaches high up to the sky. Your eyes follow your hands. Inhale and bring your hips even higher. Holding it here. Now you can move your knee and your foot in front of your knee and begin to dip. You just raise your hips up, just an inch, just a small movement. You should really feel this in your waist and in your shoulders, really. Let's do this for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to center, holding your forearm plank. You can do this. Lots of space. Thighs spiral up and in. Heels kick back. You can do this for another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your knees. Puppy dog stretch. Your booty sticks in the air. Chin comes to the mat. Reaching forward. Puppy dog stretch. Inhale into your upper back and exhale. Release any tension. Oh. Amazing job. Coming all the way to laying now. I'm just going to reach up to try to stretch our front body. Hands are in front of you. And just look up. Reach your chest forward. Squeeze your glutes. And exhale all the way down. And put your hands right underneath your shoulders and push up to plank. And kick back to downward dog. Taking a quick moment here. Dropping your knees. Coming to child's pose. And rolling slowly up, articulating your spine on the way up. Head lifts last. Let's interlace our fingers behind our back. Reach your chest through. breathe in, chin up, look back, chest up, and exhale, neutral spine. And there you go, a nice little ab burn. First day of Christmas challenge, you did it, you're done, and I hope to see you back on the mat tomorrow for day 2.